If I showed you this character, you probably know exactly what it is. The blue torso, the green legs, the permanently confused smile. The Roblox NOOB is one of the most recognisable characters in gaming. But here's the weird part, it wasn't actually created to be a mascot. So how did default avatar accidentally become the face of Roblox? To understand the NOOB, we need to go way back. Back when Roblox less looked like a gaming platform and more like somebody's school computer project. In the early years, avatars were incredibly simple. Customization existed, but nowhere near the level we have today. New players would often appear wearing a blue shirt and green pants, not because they chose to, because that's what they got. The funny thing is, at first no one called them noobs, they were just new players, but as Roblox grew, experienced players started to notice a pattern. Whenever somebody got stuck in a wall, whenever someone walked off a cliff, whenever somebody somehow managed to die before even the round started, they were usually wearing a blue and green, and slowly the NOOB was born. Another thing that's easy to forget is just how many people recognise the NOOB. Even people who haven't played Roblox in years know exactly what it looks like. Even if you just show them yellow skin with that smile, they'll instantly know, because it is all part of Roblox's symbol. It's instantly recognisable. There are gaming mascots that entire companies spent millions creating, and then there's just a NOOB, a character that was basically created by accident and somehow became one of the most recognisable symbols on online gaming. One of the biggest signs that the NOOB had become a Roblox icon was the amount of games built around it. Seriously, search the word NOOB on Roblox. You'll find enough games to keep you busy until retirement. You've got Escape the NOOB, Become a NOOB, Raise a NOOB, Destroy a NOOB, Protect them NOOB. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody made a game called Noob Simulator. Why noobs? Why not some other avatar? Why didn't players choose a random hat or accessory as a symbol of Roblox? I think the answer is pretty simple. Everybody relates to being a noob. Every single player has had a moment where they join a game and have no absolute clue what's happening. You don't know the controls, you don't know where to go, you don't know who anybody is. You're basically running around hoping something works. And honestly, sometimes that's still me, but we don't judge. The crazy thing about noobs is that they survived major eras of Roblox. Think about how much Roblox has changed. We went from tiny blocky maps to massive open worlds. From a few thousand players to millions online. From simple avatars to avatars with enough accessories to crash a small computer. Yet somehow the noobs still stay relevant. Most gaming mascots are intentionally designed. Companies spend months creating them. They hire artists, marketing teams, while Roblox accidentally created one of the most recognisable gaming characters of all time by giving new player a blue shirt and green trousers. I honestly don't know whether it's genius or pure luck. Eventually, even Roblox itself realised how popular the NOOB had become. Of course, if you played Roblox in the last few years, you'll know the NOOB isn't the only beginner avatar people talk about. Eventually, another character entered the conversation. The bacon hair. For newer players, the bacon hair became what the NOOB used to be. A default looking avatar that instantly told everybody, yep, the person is probably new, or they are about to absolutely destroy everyone because they have secretly on their 10th account. The funny thing is that this created a weird divided in the community. Older players saw the NOOB as a symbol of Roblox. Newer players often associated that role with the bacon hair. For years, people argued over which avatar was the true face of Roblox. See, the NOOB had history. the bacon hair had a modern popularity, and somehow Roblox ended up with two completely different generations of the beginner icons. Kind of like asking whether an old football legend is more important than a current one. The answer depends on entirely who you ask. But even as bacon hairs become more popular, the noob never really disappeared. Because unlike some bacon hairs, the noob wasn't just an avatar anymore, it was a piece of Roblox history. Now, here's something really strange. The noob became so popular that people started making money off it. And I don't mean just YouTube videos, I mean entire games, items and communities built around a character. That wasn't supposed to be important. Think about that for a second. The original purpose of a blue and green avatar was basically, play exists. That's it. That was the entire job description. Yet somehow, years later, developers realised players loved the noob. So they started putting noobs into games. The player bought noob-themed items. Then creators made noob animations. Then YouTubers made noob content. Then entire game genres started using noobs as their main character. At some point, the noob became less of an avatar and more of a brand that nobody actually planned. Imagine if tomorrow suddenly everyone became obsessed with the tutorial character from a random game. That's basically what happened. The noob became one of Roblox's most valuable symbols simply because of the community decided it should be. And that's probably the most impressive part about this story. Not that Roblox created it, but that players kept it alive for nearly 20 whole years. Today, Roblox avatars are completely different. Some players have incredibly detailed avatars. Some players spend thousands of Robux, and some avatars generally look like they took longer to design than my entire school project. But despite all of that, the noob never disappeared. Players still recognise him instantly because the noob represents something bigger than an avatar. He represents everybody's first day on Roblox. I mean, think about it. Every Roblox veteran was once a noob. Everybody got lost, everybody made mistakes, everybody had absolutely no clue what they were doing. The noob reminds players of that time, back when Roblox felt huge, confusing, and full of possibilities. After nearly 20 years, the Roblox noob is still around, not because Roblox planned it, not because it was some genius marketing, but because millions of players adopted him as a symbol of the platform. And honestly, for a character with one facial expression and the fashion sense of a traffic cone, that's pretty impressive. But what do you think? Do you prefer the classic noob or the bacon hairs? Let me know down below.